Hey everyone, and welcome back to my late life lesbian journey. On my channel, I discuss and share just my journey and process and things I've gone through from being married to a man, getting divorced, and coming out as a lesbian. If you would like to follow my journey, please subscribe. And for those of you who already have, thank you and welcome back. So, for those of you who follow me on Instagram, you probably already know this, but I thought I would make a video and share that I met somebody. About a month and a half ago, almost 2 months ago. Again, if you're following my journey and my story, I had been kind of back in the dating field, and even some of the videos I was sharing at that time were kind of expressing my frustrations with dating and the hot and cold games, and just sort of like that advice of, if somebody wants to, they will. And I personally was just a little bit at the point of almost just being done and ready to take a break from it all, because I was just getting so frustrated with this hot and cold back and forth, and people saying one thing and doing another. And I was like, I just kind of kept looking at dating apps. And so on Bumble, I met my current girlfriend, and it's honestly been kind of a crazy story. We live 5 miles apart. She is a teacher at a school like a mile from my house, just right down the street. We've both grown up in this same area. We didn't go to the same high school, but in talking, we realized that we were both in band, and we were at some of the same band competitions in high school growing up. She also was married to a man first and got divorced, has a couple kids. And yeah, it's sort of like our lives and worlds have been just revolving around each other for almost our entire lives. And it just took that one moment to sort of meet each other. And the crazy thing about meeting her is everything that I was going through, all the frustration, just all the ups and downs, honestly, even just how everything has played out, I feel like all makes sense since meeting her. Even just having to go through like being married and getting divorced and all of that, because for me personally, I never really entertained the idea that I could be gay for the longest time. It wasn't a part of my upbringing. It wasn't something I really thought could truly be something about myself. And so I think I needed my marriage and all of that to help me come to that realization. And her and I've even talked about this, and she kind of feels the same way, that with just sort of her life and everything, that she just needed that time to like really fully realize that about herself. And we both think that if we'd even met younger or in our 20s or things like that, like we probably would have dismissed even any sort of attraction or chemistry, because we both had the mindset of, no, we're supposed to be with men and that's how it's supposed to be, and that's was our life plans for ourselves. And so just sort of, and even sort of the hot and cold and the dating things not working out and all of that, I feel like it was almost just time filler. It wasn't the right thing. Those were not the right things for me. And it ultimately allowed us to just sort of line up at the same time and finally meet. And it really has been a great and amazing thing. And I know it's early, and I know people will say that. The other thing that I will share that is incredibly personal to me, and I've shared this with her, is that, I feel like I'm gonna get emotional. I didn't really think I would. When I met my ex-husband, there was like a knowing with him. Like I met him and there was something about him. Like I met him and I called my mom when I left on our first date, and I just said, hey, like there's something about this guy. And it was sort of like a knowing. And because I had that with him, I know they say you're not supposed to compare relationships or anything like that, but it's really difficult when you had such this sort of strong knowing and strong connection with somebody to not compare that feeling. So I have always said that if I end up with somebody, that it needs to be that and more. Like I need to feel even more than those feelings that I had with him, because you know I did love him and we did have that connection, and I had sort of this knowing of him being this person that was meant to be in my life. And since meeting her, I've had those same feelings and more. Like just this knowing, this calm, this peace, that almost like a breathing a sigh of relief, like, like there you are. And yeah, just sort of this knowing. So I am excited. I am happy. I know that it's new. But I thought I would be real and honest and open and vulnerable with you guys to share where I'm at and how I feel and just my excitement. So if you want to keep following my journey, as I said before, please subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment. And as I always say, you can contact me on Instagram at ecbettis. You can also kind of follow and keep up with her and I on there, because I do share and post things about us because, you know, I'm happy and I want to share. But yeah, I plan to continue making videos. I'll probably kind of keep you guys updated on us from here and there and everything, but it may even just kind of make some videos kind of going over things that I've learned and like kind of what she's shown me, and like I guess just even from our relationship versus some of the other struggles that I went through. So anyways, yeah, I'll just again keep sharing videos, and thank you guys for watching this one. I'll see you again soon.